Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Is your mouth watering? Well, it might be after I read the top 5 Turkish food list submitted by a community member, and it's kind of a one in an ongoing series of talking about top dishes from around the world. I'm specifically reaching out to people who subscribe to the YouTube channel, who comment in my blog, who come in and stop by the chat room at live.pirillo.com to watch the live feed. It's just interesting, to learn about what people eat. And, honestly, I've been reading a few of the list, and we all kind of eat the same thing. It's just prepared a little differently. There are certain exceptions to the rules, but, food is food, and good food is good food. I don't care where it came from. If it's tasty, it's tasty. So apparently this particular Nomi was about ready to send a Canadian food list, but someone else beat him to the punch. He says, before, I must talk about a little history. Bear with me for a moment. The Ottoman Empire, biggest Turkish empire of the time, ruled for a couple of hundred years in North Africa all the way to the borders of the Austria Kingdom, following the Mediterranean coast in the east direction. During those times, Turkish food has enormously influenced the menus of the countries that the Ottomans controlled. It is absolutely impossible that a person has never eaten Turkish food in their life because of this simple fact. The Turkish menu is so enormous that every time I visit Turkey, I discover new dishes. Therefore, the following 6 plates are my personal favorites. Dolma. Oh, I love dolma. This is probably the most famous dish in the Turkish menu. There are several types of dolma. My favorite is the pepper and leaf. It consists of rice and ground beef rolled up in vineyard leaves and stuffed into several peppers. Okay, this one's going to be a trick and a half here. Hunkar Begendi. This is a delicious side dish that contains a mixture of butter, milk, eggplant, and cheese. My mouth is watering up just writing about it. It does sound good. I love eggplant, cheese, and milk I could probably do without, but not with other things. Shish kebabs or shish tauks. Now, this is a dish I'm sure everyone has heard of, shish kebabs. It's 4 or 5 pieces of meat or chicken barbecued on a single stick. Several dishes are a spin-off from this one, including shawarma and sultani. The next one is hirsiz kebab, also known as thief's kebab, as in a thief, as he writes it. This dish is more of a local specialty in southwest Turkey. A big ceramic pot is heated by surrounding it with hot dirt and burning coal. The pot is then opened and used like an oven to cook potatoes and sheep or goat meat. If you ever had a chance to eat this dish, I guarantee you will love it. Well, I do like meat of just about any type, so I'd give it a shot. Doner. Doner is basically pita bread filled with meat or chicken, lettuce, tomatoes, etc. But most of you know doner as shish tauk sandwich, renamed by the Lebanese, or Slovaki, renamed by the geeks. Or Slovaki, renamed by the Greeks. Baklava. Baklava has been the most influential Turkish food across the Ottoman Empire. From Greece to the Arabic countries, it is everywhere. Nothing tastes better than original Turkish baklava made in aski, the layers of baklava, nuts, and delicious syrup. I would also like to mention that mandi and al-kabasa from the Saudi cuisine list are also Turkish plates. If it's Egyptian, Lebanese, Greek, or any other country within the Ottoman Empire, or the once Ottoman Empire, please keep in mind that this is basically Turkish food. Bottom line, we're all human beings. Those of us who write these lists, we're also geeks. We eat and we love food. Some of my favorite food is food specifically found in Mediterranean restaurants here in the U.S. I love baba ganoush. I could eat baba ganoush. I could bathe in baba ganoush. You probably wouldn't want to hang out with me, but I'd still like to do it. Maybe before I'm done with this life, I will have bathed in baba ganoush. Oh, I love baba ganoush. I won't eat it. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop now. Now, if you live in a country or a part of, the world that we've covered, but not specifically your local cuisine, and you're someone who loves technology, who follows me wherever I happen to go, feel free to submit your list of your favorite foods. The specialities in that region is certainly going to vary. What we eat here on this side of America is really no different than the junk that they eat on the other side of America. Oh, God, I wish I didn't have to bring that up. I know there's American cuisine, but honestly, and as American as it gets, if I were to name an American cuisine, it would be at the Iowa State Fair, a Mark and Gary chop. I could probably bathe in those, but it would hurt. They're good, though. They're very good. Just can't stand the weather in Iowa, especially that time of year. Anyway, my email address is chris@pirillo.com, and you're welcome to swing by the chat room. We're typically talking tech. Sometimes we're talking about geeks. Not very frequently about Greeks. Maybe Greek geeks. Are you a Greek geek? If so, say hello, or whatever hello is in Greek. There's so many ways of saying welcome and hello, and that's all I'm trying to do is just reach out and expand our knowledge of each other and what we eat, what we grew up with, what we eat now, what we love. And food is certainly something that I love. I loves me the food. Well, anyway, we're chatting right now, and we're waiting for you. So what are you waiting for? We're at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.